Hello everyone and welcome. I will try to show you how to create an object in C# in Visual Studio. I have already created a folder who's called models, and I have created an item. You can right click, new item here, and then this window will pop up and you can choose a class in C# and you can name it. I have named it person and this will come up. I will show you how to make a constructor for a class, the methods getters and setters, and try to make a method example. So let's start to give this a body to build. We can try to give it a name, and this getter will setter will help us if we want to read that object's name. We can just call the name. I will show you how. Public image. Okay, in this first, I'm just gonna use these two of lines. We can create the constructor like this and tell the constructor, when you create this object, we want you to ask for a name and a age. And you can build it just like this, and tell your constructor that your name is gonna be the name which is written in the constructor, and the age will be the age that you write in the constructor. Okay, so this is basically how you can create a constructor for an object class. And now I'm gonna show you how you can initialize the object. We can write person P, which is a new person, and now it will tell you that you need to give this person a string name and an int age. So we will try to give it a name, like Hussi, and the age will be like, I don't know, 12. Now you have created and you have initialized an object, and you can, in your person class, if you want to get this name from this object, then you can call the name getter or the age getter. You can actually just if I want to print it out, I can write like this, console write line my object P from line 12, the name of it. And I can try to run this code and it will show you my hello world, and it will show you probably the name. Yes, hello world and my name Hussi. And the same for the age. You can just console write line and P your object and age. Now this will print this 12 we have given the object P. Yes, come here. And now if we want to build something more interesting about this object, we can make a method which we can call public void. This void means that it will not return something with a value. That means it can print something for you, but it can't return something with a value like a number or a string. So we can call it print name, and we will give it a string name. And in this method we want to print the name out when you give it a name. So you can console write line and write, this is the input of the name. And you can just like write like this and end it. Now our object P got the method. So we can call the P object and say, okay, we want to print name. We want to call this method, and the name should be James. So now you run this code and it will give you, of course, we will still have the hello world console write line and the name and age, and now we got this method. This is the input of the name James.